If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, give it a like, share it where you can, and thanks for watching.
Tammy, step up.
Happy
I got
Mother's
people.
Day.
I'm going to have to. There we go. Hi, Tammy. I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. You look just like the woman you sent me. Did you get my notes, Tammy?
Yes, I did.
First thing I want to say is Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
And could you tell me what was your first impression with the notes when I sent them to you? I gave everybody, there's around 4 or something, I think.
I was kind of shocked just because there were things in there that only my mother would know. So it was like, wow. And my mom and I hold a special bond because I was born on my mother's birthday.
I got it. Okay. See, is this our first time having a reading, Tammy? Because I don't really remember. And I do like to inform everyone that I speak with. I do not mean it to be insulting in any way, but I do not remember people's readings. And there's only little pieces that I'll remember from last week's. So, but I did want to let you know that the notes that I sent you means nothing to me. I'm on pins and needles when I send them over to you guys because I don't know. But you sharing it with me, and you answered the first one on the top. I have ways of circling things and underlining stuff that the loved ones are sharing that has a lot of extra meaning. And it's hard. If it wasn't so easy, everybody'd be picking up a telephone and speaking to heaven. So there's a process that we do. You know, I know who wouldn't. We love the people that depart from here. And this is what I like to do because they have a way, just like you said, only you and mom would know. And people that are listening in the out in the world, I saw somebody stating that they thought that maybe you guys were planted because it just looks so amazing and the things that are coming up. And I was like, well, I don't have 700 to 800 family members. I got 2. My mom and my brother. So I'm going to share this with you, Tammy, because I want other people to know that you and I are brand new and that heaven's communication is real. And the first thing I saw was pink. And I've been identifying colors as the days of the month. So I saw pink and I saw white. And I saw that as being October and June. I saw that you shared the same and I had it circled. So I'm assuming that October is your birthdays?
Yes, it is.
Me too. That's my birthday. We're really nice people because we've tried to keep things level and find a solution for everything instead of, but we're hot-headed too, so get the heck out of. And your mama shows me that she was a hothead. I just got to let you know, you can't get that from a picture, but she was also there to give guidance and to put the water on your fire. Do you understand that, Tammy?
Yes, I do.
That's what moms do, and that's what today is about. It's about loving our parents and letting them know that it's very cherished and that we will always care about them and they care about us. She said, you're missing in the photo. The photo you gave me, I know it looked like a wedding picture or whatever, but it was only one person.
Yeah, it was my brother's wedding photo, and it was my dad, me, and my mom. And when I sent the picture, I wanted to make sure you knew which one was my mom, you know? So, yes, I did cut myself out of that picture, but if she's here, she knows that picture is on my fridge and it has all of us, you know.
It was very interesting because also I love that you said that you took it out. I have people that give me a photo with many people into it, and Rhodey would be one of these people. When I first met her, you know, she tried to discredit it, find out what's wrong, and that's okay. I have no problems with that. She gave me a picture with many people in there, and I pointed right to so thank you for being considerate of me. That makes it a little easier, but it's apparent when I get the photos. The purple is, I saw purple, so I also it's interesting that you said that it was your brother's wedding. You've already stated that October. Did June have any significance to her crossing?
She died June 8th of 2001.
Okay. It just helps to be able to confirm that it's her. I always like to ask questions before we get going. And I also saw purple around, so I wasn't sure if it was a favorite color or if someone else in the family has a birthday in February.
No,
You have,
mine and my husband's anniversary is February 14th.
I would say that that's it because you're the one that's having it. I love, see, the messages for you. I also got a vision, and this is interesting that you stated that her picture is in your kitchen on the refrigerator. You said that to the whole world. You didn't tell me. You just sent me a photo. But I got a vision of a horse being on the wall, and it also looks like it's in the same kitchen or in the adjacent to the kitchen.
It is. It's on the side of my cabinet.
Horses are a huge thing for this lady and your family. Does that make sense?
Yes, her headstone has a huge horse on the back of it.
I love what I get to do. She also showed me bird baths, and I have them circled because I feel like you watch them. You sit back on the back of the porch, and I see this gigantic lots of land. So I don't know if you own it or if it's that you got a whole bunch.
We own 2 acres.
Wow. And she just showed me, you must be doing something with the driveway because she just showed me a driveway that seems to go the full 2 acres of your land to get to it. Do you go from one end to the other?
No.
It seems like it.
We do have a kind of long driveway, but no, I mean.
It's not from the beginning of the end, but it's a long driveway.
Yes. Now, my son, which would be her grandson, is building his house on our property.
So, by any chance, has he or have you talked about, has he put his driveway in? Has he done something to, and is that one longer to get to his place?
No.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out why she keeps saying it's so long. Was the other...
We did have a house when I was a kid that was on 300 acres, and it would go from one end to the other. And my mom would let me take her station wagon to go check the mail because it was so far away on a dirt road.
Thank you. See, I would say that that's what it is. I was assuming it was your home now, and it was talking about your being when you're younger. Only you would know that. I just saw that it was a really long one. Thank you for getting that together. And hummingbirds. I have that underlined with an abstract. Do you have hummingbirds or feeders in your yard?
Yes, I do.
And in particular, I just saw red. I don't know if red is in the back of your yard. And please know that I can't see this stuff, but your mom just showed me this. And I feel like you've been out there today.
Yeah, I've been out front quite a bit today.
Awesome. You must have been thinking about Mom, because here we are.
Yes, I think about her every day, and I miss her so much.
She said that your grandmother is here, and she said your brother is here.
Yep.
And when I saw your brother, he gave me, I saw yellows and I saw reds. So I took that as November and July.
His birthday is November 23rd.
And you know what? He's having a drink for both of you. Any way to double up, right, Tammy? That's exactly what it is. Any way to double up. So it's for my sister and for my mom. And I just want to let you know that they're still having a good time. And I can hear the music. He likes music. And it seems like I can hear him pounding his foot on the floor, like with the music. So, he gets into the beat. I hope that you remember that.
Yes.
I know you sent me one photo, but I'm going to do, I have your dad. I think that the way your father showed me, he's saying he had no pain. and he's got going towards his where his hips and area like
My dad's still alive.
so is this grandpa?
It could be my grandfather.
Could he have passed by cancer by any chance, or troubles with the hips and
If
legs?
I remember correctly, at least my dad's father, because I didn't know my mom's parents, they died when I was really young. But my grandpa, Leo, as far as I know, he died from a heart attack in the hospital.
Okay. Do you know if he had any trouble prior to that? That would be something that I love, because I'm seeing it being in the hip area and going to the top part of the leg. But I'm supposed to let you know that he's fishing, and he had light blue around him, which was March. I'm taking it as March, since all of our colors seem to be associating with months for you. So that's something that I would find out from your family. That's the part that I love. But he did come through too. And I'm supposed to, your mom said, and you guys have fur babies everywhere. She just loves them. They roll free, and it's not just one. You've already said that the horses are in, but I'm also seeing chickens, and I see cat and dogs, and it just looks like an array of all. And you're a grandma?
No, I'm not a grandma.
Who's the little kids that come by?
We haven't had any little kids come by in a long time.
Have it been since your mom has crossed? Because it looks like there was some that came over. Is there?
Yeah, there was. It was somebody that we were helping out.
Helping out, that would, and your mom says that you always help people out. So has people been helping you with your house, or it looks like there's some changes going on, like floors and
Yeah, my son has been. I'm sorry, Katrina.
that's okay.
Hey,
We talked about the fur babies. Of course they want to get in on the action. You guys heard her say they're a huge fur baby, and that's exactly what we got.
Oh, yes. We did have chickens when we lived up north, but we don't have any chickens now. But we do have 20 dogs and like 12 cats, and yeah.
Wow, I love what I get to do. And there was a big abstract next to huge. Who would have known? 20, that's a lot. And she says that she loves all you're doing, and she said she can't wait for the pond.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a koi pond.
That's awesome.
We just haven't figured out where we're putting it yet.
So you haven't even, no wonder she says she can't wait. I love that part. That just shows, the place that she said it needs to go by the 3 trees. There's 3 trees in a row.
Oh, okay. So that would be over there. Okay.
I love that you said over there, because I was about to say to the left is where I feel like I would be going out the back, and I would go to the left, or whatever direction. It just feels like I would be going to the left, and I would see these 3 trees.
That's what she's talking about. It'd be out the front door and to the left.
Yay. Love what I get to do. You know what's even more is that your mama's with you, Tammy. She hasn't left. She hasn't been forsaken and can't go to heaven. She gets to go back and forth. Look at who she tells you everybody's here. But
yeah,
she's also being there with you. And she says she loves you bunches. I've always been there. And she showed me a leg. And I felt like it was on the left side, so I put left side. And of course, naturally, I would have thought that it's broken because what I see. But I felt like it was more like a muscle or of some kind, or ligament, or areas. And she said that she was there. Do you understand that?
Oh, I twisted my ankle really bad 2 years ago and had to have surgery because I tore the ligament in half.
Your mama was there.
And it was my left ankle. It was my left ankle.
Do you have a tattoo on your left leg?
I have one tattoo on my left leg and 2 on my right.
I did write down a tattoo on the left leg is what I saw. So I please know that. And can you confirm that she was crossed over at the time that you had this surgery?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Because I feel like it's been a while since she's been gone, and look at how she's there every single time. I just got another vision. It's a male. He's larger. Actually, he's quite of a big guy. I think this might be your son. You have a son?
Yes, I do. He's 6'3", 350.
Woo! That's a big boy.
Yes,
I'm a
it
big
is.
girl, but I just don't got the tallness. I got the wideness. By any chance, was he in the hospital too? Because I saw the back of the neck. And when I do this, I'm going on my right side. For some reason, I feel like I'm going
He's
on the
been in the
right.
hospital a few times. He had cancer when he was 14.
Oh, wow. Please know that your mama has been right there right along. And this makes him, I'm sure this will make him feel happy too. To know that he's got a angel watching over him. I also got I got like there was roses and they're arrayed all around, and I know that this is very much cliche because it's Mother's Day, but did you get any flowers that were like in more, not, they're not very strong colors, they seem to be more light colors, maybe whites and pinks in it?
Yes.
Okay. Another thing that your mom wanted to share with me, and I have a feeling that you sent me a photo, and naturally I figured that was a wedding. Who wouldn't have by looking at the photo?
Right.
Those were purple, but she's showing me something that looks like another wedding, and it looks like there's roses everywhere, and it goes around. So I put it as an archway, and it looks like it actually looks like it's part of the structure. You know how somebody will get married and they'll just put an arch up. Looks like it looks like you found your way. Hi, you're so beautiful.
Oh, thank
Hello.
you. I was apprehensive because my husband never takes me out like for Mother's Day or anything like that. And all of a sudden he wants to take me out. I'm like, I have I have something to do. I was like, so I had to run home and get my stuff. I'm like, oh my God, this is not turning out right, but it's okay.
It's okay.
I
I've
made
got
it.
those days. You look beautiful. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day to you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And without a doubt, let me see. We had, because I like to. What was your intake of your notes when I sent them over to you, Sylvia?
The baby girl part. I've been
Interesting.
just wanting to know because a few people tell me that I have angel babies. I thought I only had one, possible two, you know.
I saw 3,
Okay. That's what I've been told.
and I also saw that the one that hangs around with you is the one in the middle, which is what I was talking about. So I believe that you knew about this one, and you
Mm-hmm.
probably knew about this one, but the one that hangs around is the one you probably didn't know about, which is the
Right.
reason why she's around. And to
Okay.
share with everybody, Sylvia sent me a photo that immediately I knew that the soul has already been reincarnated. And it's either they're on their way to come to this earth, or they're already here on this earth, and knowing the time frames and the dates help for us to go and figure out who it is,
Mm-hmm.
because you can't whisper to them and say, is that you in there? They're not going to remember. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to come to this on here and have to tell you that. That's why I asked you if you had someone that we could connect to get those answers, and that's exactly what I did. And I'm being told that, Sylvia, you are a huge empath. And I'm looking at you. It looks like you have you can't tell, but I'm pointing at your picture. And I see that you're wearing one of your stones, but that's not
Mm-hmm.
only stone. You have many.
Yes. I'm collecting them now. I need all the protection I can get.
I'm seeing it's because of being open. And so today is really about guiding you in that, because you already know that they're over, and we're going to assist you on your what ofs, what should I do? I can tell you that there's many spirits around you, and I want to let you know that it's on your land.
Oh, okay.
So I'm dying to find out about the history of your land, but I can tell you it's your land. And I'm also told that you attract them. And when you do this, the person that you were asking who was going on your back like that,
Mhm.
on your you said you'd feel a little whisper or a little bit of
I
a
feel a tingling.
yes, yes. I want to let you know that there's many of them asking what touches you. Seems to be a family. It's not.
Mhm.
It's someone you attracted by, and I feel like it's a friend. So that is something. And I told you it was a male
Right.
friend, and I feel like he had departed. Was very fast in a departure,
Uh huh.
and honestly, I saw commotion. So I'm going to say that I think there was an accident or of some kind of how he lost. And I think you might know who, but he
I
that's the
think.
one that messes with you. And I want to let you know that I also see him. He says it startles you, but I really see like motorcycles and
Oh, I
stuff.
got the chills. Oh, I got the
Okay,
chills.
it's okay. That's who
Yeah.
keeps touching your back, sweetheart.
Jerry Stone.
I love what we get to do. Isn't it beautiful how someone steps in to
Yes.
say hello? Um, I also know that you are a healer. I find that you try to heal people. You try to assist them and help them in all ways. And they
Mhm.
also told me you're a fur baby mommy.
Oh yeah.
You know, anybody that has an animal and takes care of them like family has my respect. Period.
Yes.
And being a good mother, same.
Yes.
Um, you've been asking on the sweet baby. This soul has begun. That was the baby boy that you sent me. I think you sent
Okay.
me a thing saying that that was your brother.
That's my brother. He's a year old. He would have been a year older than me.
Well, that child, that soul has re-entered our family, so your family. And I
Oh.
like to say that I find that 99% they come to the same family.
Mhm.
And I'm going to say 50-50, but more on that. They come back the same sex, but that doesn't mean that
Okay.
they have to.
Right.
So I would go in and was this your aunt? Is this grandma that
Uh.
on? Because does she still have a sister here? The woman you sent me a photo of.
Oh, that was my grandmother. I don't know because I wasn't raised with any family, so it's been
Oh,
a
that's
hard
hard.
life. So
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. Because
Uh,
I was thinking that there was an aunt. When she said aunt, I was thinking that maybe she had a sister. Do you know enough of your grandmother if she had a sister?
no, she was a feisty old woman. She
Yeah,
loved her. She loved her beer.
and nuts.
She's
And
always
her
yelling.
nuts.
Yes.
And I'm going to be really nice. She liked both of them, both kind.
Oh my God. She
I
don't
just,
quit.
I'm sorry that
No, no, no. That's funny though. That is so funny.
but she's
Oh
the one
my
that informed
gosh.
me that he was definitely back. So I would say that there's probably a boy that would be somewhere. I would say within 5 years, the way that
Mhm.
she's showing. But it's hard to guess time in heaven, guys. But I
Yeah.
would say that after 5 or 6 years, look at young men that was born in the family at that time frame, and I think that.
Mhm.
Do you have a son?
I do. I have four living. That's why I was always wondering about how many angel babies I had because,
I'm wondering
yeah.
if your first son is he I think that we might have does your first son have behaviors of repeating the same thing over and over again, not saying it, but his actions a little bit, like
Yeah.
trying to get it right.
Yes, he's like me. He tries to be perfect, if that's what you're. Yeah.
Exactly. Try and it
It,
just and he continues to do it until it does.
exactly.
I really believe that your brother could possibly be the birth of your first son. And we
Oh.
can't look inside him, but have you ever looked at your son and just thought that there might be an old soul there, or picking up things a little bit different, more inquisitive?
Now I do, yes. And when you said that, that's the first person that came to my mind was my son, my oldest.
That's what I'm getting to. But this is something that can't be stamped and say for sure. But
Right.
I truly believe in my heart, and the way your grandmother's showing me the time frame, it's right on the button.
Hmm.
I want to let you know that I also saw red around him, and it's interesting. You're wearing red. You got a red tattoo. You got red hair. I just saw red around when I was asking about it. So I believe that the baby brother
See?
is really with
Let me see.
his mom now, and that would be you.
Well, when I
Peacock.
saw, yes,
I got visions of feathers right here. I had feathers like
I have
peacock.
them all there.
That's beautiful. Oh
It's
my
windy,
goodness,
so.
I love it. Guys, I do. I got it on her little note right here. I can't find my little, but it's there. It's there. And I
Hmm.
was like, peacock feathers. But those are beautiful. They're actually with all the eyes in them. That's
Hmm.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Um, I saw a girl. I felt like it was a baby girl.
Hmm.
Your grandmother's got her, and she
Oh,
said that she was in the three.
into three.
That's why I believe that she was the middle one. And it's interesting that you said that you knew about two or felt of two.
Right.
And on here, I had put that she was the one in the middle. So
Hmm.
that might be the reason why you weren't sure of her. And she's been playing with all the fur babies. I want to let you know that she still is very interactive. Now, I know that you have red hair, but in this case, this baby, I would say, has darker hair, like a chestnut
Yes.
brown.
Hmm.
And she
Yeah.
also has wavy curls, very soft
Oh.
ones. And you know what? If you take a picture of you when you were a little girl at that time, your grandmother told me you had soft curls too.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't make this stuff up, guys. Come
Uh,
on, I love it. Um, so the one that touches you, I want to let you know that that person has decided to be to assist you. Um, it's because it's to help. I know that your husband carries and he helps you, and you guys are. I feel like you found a soulmate,
hmm. Yes.
but there is also people that aren't very nice to you, Sylvia. Are there friends of me's in your life? I got friends of me's. I got some.
Everybody's a friends of me's to me. I've
I just,
never been treated right.
this man has decided to help assist you in that. So look at how that is. Um, our heavens hear us. They don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell nobody. You don't have to say it. They just know, and they want you to know. Ah, ah, ah. Your grandmother just showed me a big old steak. I don't. Was he going to take you to a steak dinner or what? She just showed me a big old steak.
Well, we got wings. Very limited things that are open. He's probably going to take me out after this.
That's fabulous. It'd be great to find out what it is,
I
and
will let you know.
the one, and consider it. Maybe you'll remember, but it looks like a T-bone steak.
Mm. He always making steaks, pork steaks, up the
Yay!
wazoo. He's always making steaks.
And I'm also finding that he's a country boy.
Yes.
Does he have a four-wheeler?
No, he's had two wheelers. He's had motorcycles.
Has
He's
he been
wanting to
talking
get
about
another.
getting of a four-wheeler?
For me, something like that.
Thank you. I just got to keep going because your loved ones wouldn't take any time without it meaning something. And by any chance, do you have a special ring that you wear on your right hand?
On my right, well, not really. I have a citrine,
The citrine is August,
and
that,
this is a Navajo ring.
and it's green, and it's on the
Yes.
right hand.
Mhm. Yes.
Those are very special. That's the reason.
Yes.
I could have said the left hand. Everybody that's married's got a special ring over
Yes.
here, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
But she said your right hand, and green's
Yes.
my favorite color in the whole wide world. And the Navajo, that is hugely.
Yes.
No
Uh,
wonder they said it's the land, girl. Where are you at? You been hanging around such
Um.
areas?
Well, I live in Del Rio, so we just bought a property. We just bought a house like 2 years ago, and it's actually in a reservation area. So
I
yeah.
love what I get to do. Look at how your mom, I mean, look at how your grandmother, even though how spiky she is, I want to let you know your grandmother started the drink that you put liquor into your beer.
Really?
She says
Ooh.
she did it first.
She's oh, that lady. She will tell you how it is.
There's
And
nothing wrong with
she's
that.
so short. She's
And
shorter than me.
she was
Sweet.
just short enough to grab the butts.
Yes.
Yes, she did. There's something about that age. My mom likes to do it too. And be careful. What are you going to do to a little old lady, right? But she
Nothing.
did show me perfect vision of being over there. So she's still her, feisty. And I just want to say thank you so much for sharing such beautiful souls with me. And I hope that I did let you know that your little girl is. And it's interesting that you said you had those many boys with one girl. I've always wondered what my little girl would look like. And I want to tell you, she looks like you, Sylvia.
Yeah.
Much blessings.
Oh,
You're my forever friend.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You go eat that food and happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, you too. Enjoyed it.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Woo, that's great.
That blew my mind. And I just wanted to say the chat room is blowing up with everyone talking about the ones that have had readings from you. We've already got two, Nicole and Christine, that are going to be going on next
Thank
week.
you
You're
guys.
rocking
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate I can't do it without them.